Man, I want to deal with one of the famous man scriptures, if I could say it this way, directed really towards men and challenges us as men. Here in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it's called the love chapter, but yet listen to what Paul said. He said, "When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, and I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things." Paul said there was a time in his life he was a child, and then there was a time that he stopped being a child and he became a man. It's been interesting. I've read some articles here lately in the not too distant past, and one of those articles said this concerning men. They're saying that, and however they measure maturity, that men today are really not maturing until they're about 42 years of age. And that was a shock to me. In one sense, it's pretty a sad indication of manhood today, but they basically said because men spend growing up so much time behind Xboxes and video games and computers that they don't interact and they don't grow in their relationships, and then as they grow up they act more childish, and it's usually till about 42 they say that they begin to take responsibility, and however they measure that area of maturity. And I take a look at that, and that's a challenge, because Paul said when he became a man he put away childish things. Or part of the way that you become a man is you say to the childish things in his life, selfishness, wanting to do just what pleased him, just wanting everything his way. Those are some things I might challenge as far as childish ways. I'll just throw this out to you, men, and this is a challenge for every man. I don't care where you're at. I've got a prayer I challenge you to pray. I ask you to pray and ask God, God, are there any childish things in my life? Childish thoughts, childish ways that I reason, I think. Are there any childish things in my life I need to get rid of? Because you'll never reach manhood, true biblical manhood, till you've put away childish.